This is a 1990 Foxbody Mustang GT, and it's kind of like a cowboy in Reebok pumps. Stay with me, guys. Pure old school American muscle, but wrapped in a lovely chic 1980s shell suit style shiny blue body. And it's so 1980s that even the rear lights are wearing sunglasses.
Desi got him, bro! Desi just beat a Hellcat! Oh my God!
This particular car was laid up for 30 years in a barn in England, in the West Midlands. And it's only done 16,000 original miles. We rescued it earlier this year, alongside this, a 29,000 mile Corvette C4 that was also a 1990. And it was also laid up in the same barn. We've taken both cars. We're restoring them both in parallel on the channel, and we want you to ride shotgun with us. So hit subscribe now so you don't miss out on any updates. In previous episodes, we've been trying to get this car started, and it's proving to be an absolute nag of a thing. We've tried everything. We've changed the distributor, leads, spark plugs, fuel pump, dropped the fuel tank. Check out the previous videos to see exactly what we've done. And in today's episode, we're going to follow your advice from your comments because you've been really helpful. Loads of people have given loads of advice, so we're basically just going to review the things that you guys have told us in the comments and just go through a bit of a checklist. There has been some stuff that we've done off camera which I'm also going to talk about because I think perhaps some of the things that we've been trying didn't come across well on the video. So we've got a fuel pressure gauge. We've got a timing light, we've got a Noid light on the injector, and we've got a few other bits and pieces which I'll reveal later in the video. But for now, let's check the timing, let's check the fuel pressure and make sure that we've got a trigger on the injector. So I'm going to start with timing, and it wasn't clear in the previous videos, and so many people said, oh, check your timing, your timing's off, that's why it's not starting. We checked the timing, and the timing was absolutely bang on, 10 degrees BTDC. And unfortunately, I can't verify that on camera, but I can guarantee you that the timing is absolutely, completely bang on. And we are talking about 10 degrees BTDC with cylinder 1 on the compression stroke. We've checked it, we've verified it, and it's 100% accurate. So there's absolutely no issues with the timing. I'll just show you where we're at with the injector pulses. So this is a light, you've seen them in the previous episode, but I did a crap job of filming it. This light flashes with each injector pulse on one injector. And you can see, it's very tricky to catch on camera, but we've got an extremely bright spark on there, so I know that we've got a very good injector signal. Fuel pressure, we've got loads of fresh fuel in there. We've got a healthy 40 psi at the rail, so there's no issues with the fuel, no issues with the timing, no issues with the spark. But what we've noticed, I don't know if you noticed when we were just cranking it over then, it's like it catches and then dies. It's almost like when you turn the key all the way to crank, it's fine and fires, and then when you flick the key back to position 2, I guess, it cuts off. So the other thing that we're trying, where is it? We've got a new old stock Motorcraft ignition switch pack. I'm hoping it's the right one for the car, but we're going to throw this in and see if that makes a difference. And finally, loads of you have said as well in the comments, stick some easy start in it. We're going to do that last. So stick around to the end of the video. If the ignition switch doesn't fix the fault, we're going to stick some easy start in it, and hopefully it will run on the easy start, so at least we can actually hear the engine running. Right, let's crack on and get this ignition switch in. I'm not exactly sure how to do this, but I think there's just a couple of screws around here, and this panel should come off, and then I should be able to fit the ignition switch. So I'm going to stop the camera rolling now, I'm going to fanny around, get this off, expose the existing ignition switch, and then have a look at where we are with it. Alright, so we've exposed the ignition switch, which is just down here. It's this thing here. There's two T27 bolts I'm just removing, so that's one of them. And I'm hoping that once I've got this off, it should just pull down and be a straightforward thing to swap. I'm hoping that I don't need to invade the interior too much, because the plastics are quite brittle, and I don't trust my ham-fistedness not to break something, and because it's such a low mileage car, I'd be ashamed to destroy it. Here we go, look, so that bracket has popped out now. That's going to be fun working out where that goes. That's the ignition switch, the existing one. The new one does look a slightly different design, but I'm hoping that it's compatible. Should be.
As long as the pins are the same, I guess we're all good.
Yeah. So that's the old one. That's the new one. They look identical, but the mount's different, so I think it's off a different model. But I'm wondering if I just manually, because the way that this works is you basically, that little pin there just slides this along and actuates the different functions. So I'm thinking that basically I could plug it into there and just manually turn it as if it's...
Give it a whirl.
Yeah. Should I give it a go?
Because we swap the hardware.
You can't swap the hardware, and the bracket's different, because that's carefully engineered to go in a certain way. But I think the innards are the same. It's annoying, isn't it?
Give it a spin, see what happens.
The other thing is that's loose. That's actually loose. So does that mean that something's broken on it? Actually, you know what I'm wondering? If I can take the innards out of this one and put them into that housing.
It's not the kind of thing you'd expect to break in a 16,000 mile car, though.
No, that's very... That is true, isn't it? Let's just we'll have a quick look what's going on with this. My curiosity's kicking in now. Let's see if we can see any burnt contacts or anything.
Oh shit, now it's fucking like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it?
It also looks brand new in there.
Yeah, the copper is super shiny.
That is...
And the pins were so shiny as well.
That looks brand new, doesn't it?
Another rabbit hole.
I mean, there's a bit of... Yeah. Well, at least we've got the part out. We can order a new one that's at the correct part number. I don't know how I've ordered the wrong switch, but there you go. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dare to plug this in to that and see what happens.
Let's whack it on.
Right, here we go then. You ready? I'm slightly worried. I don't think I'll get an electric shock. Famous last words and all that.
Oh, you would.
But it's if I arc it out on the screwdriver thing, isn't it? Okay, shall we go for it? God. So I can push the clutch in. Ready? Doesn't seem to be doing it, does it? Doesn't seem to be making a difference.
It's not the magic bullet we wanted.
Although, having said that,
It did sound something.
we've got to plug this injector in. That needs to go back in. Let's go again. I mean, could this be like an immobiliser thing now? Maybe I need to, where's the key? Always lose everything, don't I?
It's
Okay.
such a weird design.
Okay, so that's in there. Ready? Nope.
It's like...
So I don't actually think it is the ignition switch now. I think I might have just broken it for no reason. in fact. Well, it will go back together, to be fair. Can wipe that. Should we go for the easy start? Just put this back. Bloody hell, that was harder work than it needed to be. I've put the old switch back in. I don't know if I've reassembled it correctly, but let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Absolutely nothing again. Switch seems to be okay, but it's just totally frustrating. I just do not know what's wrong with it. It's like it wants to go, but just won't. Ah, man. Right, let's go for some easy start. I don't know what this is going to prove. I guess it'll prove that the engine's healthy. But it's not going to actually help us find what's wrong with it, is it? Ah, so annoying. Right, I'll blast some easy start in the intake and see what happens. This is basically like carb cleaner, ethanol type stuff. All I'm going to do is basically spray a load into the intake tube. Might need to get Pete to help me. See if it's any healthier at all. So that wasn't particularly successful. Pete's back now, so I'm going to get him to fill the intake with easy start while I crank away. We'll see if we can get any signs of life out of it.
Smells funky in here. Yep.
Is it going in?
Yeah. What's that noise?
What's that?
So.
I think what we'll do is
Direct port injection.
we'll just take the pipe off and we'll spray it direct into there, because I think it's probably evaporating before it's getting into the...
But it cranked and it goes.
Yeah, it sounded like it was doing something, but it was a similar fault to before, wasn't it? Still no good. It's so frustrating, isn't it? All right, so I'm not sure what we've proved in this episode, apart from the fact that I'm a useless mechanic, maybe. But we're absolutely out of ideas, completely out of ideas. If you have any ideas, let us know in the comments. We've not got a compression tester, but I think the next thing that we're going to do is just check for compression. You can probably hear on the video, it catches and then immediately dies, which was why we thought that it was the ignition switch. We know it's timed correctly, we know that we've got spark, we know we've got fuel. We didn't film the spark, to be fair. The plugs are new, the leads are new, the coil's new, the distributor's new. The fueling side has to be fine. It's just so frustrating, isn't it? Anyway, I think that's the end of this week's episode. Stay tuned. If you like the car and you want to see this thing run, press subscribe and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any updates. And please guys, especially if you're in the UK, if you know about Foxbodies, let us know where we're going wrong, because we're just at a loose end now. It's getting really frustrating because in other news, the C4 is doing great, and you'll see very soon where we're at with the C4. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. See you for the next video.